everyone, my name is Nina for those of you who don't know me, and welcome back to Mindful Dancers Talk.
Your head on my shoulder, hold me in your arms, baby.
Before we get started with the video, I just want to say that I am deeply sorry for not posting, not uploading, not sticking to a consistent schedule. It's just been pretty crazy. The reason why I haven't been uploading videos is because the storage on my phone has just been acting up, but hopefully I will be back to a consistent schedule, and I am going to try and post once a week, every week on Fridays. So every Friday you can expect one video from me, and I'm going to stick to that schedule, I hope. Alright, now let's get on to the video. So, for today's Mindful Dancers topic, we are going to be talking about how you can stay motivated as a dancer and how to keep staying motivated as a dancer, especially during the state that we are right now. And I am just going to talk with you about certain tips that have helped me and hopefully can help you. So, without further ado, let's get on to the tips. So, I'm going to break down these tips in 4 categories. The 4 categories are dance, flexibility, class, and friendships. So we're going to talk about all 4 of those categories. All of those things kind of intertwine with our dance schedules and us being dancers. So I'm going to talk to you guys about that. Okay, so the first area that I want to talk about is just dance in general. I feel like a lot of times, we have to stay motivated by honestly not just doing what we love, but also seeing what we love. And I think that watching dance has really shaped who I am as a person today. I think that before I even started dancing, before I even just, went back to dancing, because I actually took a break from dancing for a while, which I can actually do a video on to talk about that more if you guys would like. So comment down below if you would like that. But I think that watching dance videos has honestly helped me become a better dancer in many ways. As I said before I even started my first class, I was watching dance videos, I was watching ballet movies, I was watching, reality dance TV shows, I was watching everything you could possibly think of. I was watching World of Dance, I was watching So You Think You Could Dance, I was watching Dancing with the Stars. I was watching on YouTube. I was watching New York City Ballet and Strictly Ballet. All of those TV shows that, I pretty much grew up on. Looking up to people, admiring people, especially people who look like me, especially like Black dance professionals, has really shaped who I am today, such as like Misty Copeland, Michaela DePrince, Debbie Allen. All of these incredible people and these incredible artists has really shaped who I am. And I think that one way to stay motivated is just watching these YouTube videos to not only better yourself, but to better your dancing as a whole. And I think that learning from people, whether it's searching up how to prepare your feet for point, or how to get higher extensions, or how to turn better, is so incredibly important. So just get interested in that stuff. The last and next thing that I just wanted to say on, my advice for just dance in general is just to get up and actually dance. Watching dance is one thing, but actually getting up and doing something about it is another. Ask your parents, ask whoever to just sign up for some dance classes. They don't have to be, professional classes, just sign up for free classes even. Sign up for dance club at your school. Go to an actual studio and sign up for a class. Just get involved, because if you are truly passionate about, something that you love to do, you will put the work into it. Starting from rock bottom, and honestly, one of the greatest things that I love about dance is the progress that you see in yourself as you grow, as you get older and become an even better dancer. I think that progress is probably one of the most rewarding things that I have experienced as a dancer. Looking back on my 11, 12-year-old self who started back dancing when she was in 6th grade is incredible to me. I can't believe it was like literally 4 years ago that I like actually started back dancing and stuff like that, and to see the progress that I've gone through is incredible, and I know that that can be you too. Just don't let that limit you, you know? Don't let age or anything like that limit you, or put like some type of stereotype or label on yourself just because you're an older person, you can't start dance late or anything like that. So just, you're starting from rock bottom. Everybody starts from rock bottom. So just put in the work, and I promise you will not regret it. I'm moving on to the second category, which is flexibility. Flexibility for me especially has been kind of a huge roller coaster. Flexibility kind of can get in the way of like dancers, and it's kind of like a mental hurdle that a lot of us have to go through, especially comparing ourselves. I feel like dancers are constantly comparing themselves to everybody else, and there's a lot of competition in dance. That's unavoidable. So the first thing I just wanted to say was giving yourself positive affirmations and kind of reframing your thoughts and your ideas on specific things. We have to have a positive outlook on our progress, because everybody started where you are right now. Everybody started at the beginning. Everybody didn't have everything to the beginning. You know, nobody comes into dance with perfect feet, and if they do, then that's like the 1%ers. But you know, everybody has to start somewhere. I think that that's honestly the key to everything. Getting the splits was so hard for me, and I went through so many mental hurdles and struggles, and I was constantly comparing myself to people, being like, you know, I don't have splits, so I can't be a professional dancer, which is completely untrue. But I did manage to get my right and left splits, which was incredible. It was so amazing that I did that, because I was so stressed about it, and I was just thinking to myself, like, you know, I'm never going to be able to do this, which goes into my next point. Do not say I can't, because for me, I have been trying to get my splits for years, and this year, actually, during the quarantine, I got my splits, and I put myself to work, and I was like, I am going to get my splits. I am going to do this, and I did it. So getting I can't out of your vocabulary as a dancer is probably the most important thing, because if you stick with it, and if you keep stretching every day, properly stretching, that is the most important thing. And I think that's the best thing that you can do, honestly. And I can actually do a stretching splits video if you guys want that. Comment down below if you want that, because I'm really trying to look at new video ideas to do for this Mindful Dancers Talk playlist. Which goes into my next point, which is consistency is key. What I always say is, when I'm trying to do a new challenge, is this is day one. Nothing can get worse from here. I'm at rock bottom, and the only way to go is up. So you just have to think positively and just be super consistent. When I was stretching for my splits, I stretched every day, every week, sometimes twice a day I would stretch to get my splits, because I was motivated and I was not going to let anything stop me. And that is what you need to do. Stay motivated. I believe in you. You should believe in you. So you can do this. Last thing that I wanted to talk about was, for the flexibility category, was don't push your limits. I know that sometimes, especially for me, I know that sometimes we can get too in our head too much, and we're like, we've been stretching for weeks, for days, even for months, and we're like, I'm never going to get this. I should just stop trying. And you push yourself so hard, but trust me, do not do that, because that could do potentially damaging things to your body, and you do not want to wreck your body just because your body isn't stretched properly. Make sure that when you're going to do anything, and I mean anything, you at least do a couple of stretches. And if you are stretching, do not push it to the limit where you're hurting, because there's a difference between good hurting and bad hurting. If your body is telling you to stop, and you know that your body cannot handle it, stop and just take a break from that and say, you know what, I'm not going to push it today. I've been stretching for a long time. I'm just not going to push my body today, because it's not ready yet. You know yourself better than anybody else. And if your body is telling you that this is enough for the day, it's enough for the day. don't do it anymore. And take a break, because tomorrow is a new day and you can always stretch. I just really want to emphasize, please do not put so much pressure on your body that it's hurting, because any dance teacher will tell you that that is not the right thing to do. The third category I want to talk about is how you can stay motivated within class. And I think that this is also super important, because I feel like there's a lot of times when you're like, your body is so tired and you're aching and you just don't feel like going to dance, and you're like, I do not want to do this anymore. But I think with these tips that can help you kind of maybe relieve that. And the first thing that I have to say is just talking it out, because I definitely think talking it out can be super, super helpful. Whether that's writing your thoughts in a journal, or even just making a video of yourself talking about your feelings and then deleting the video after. Talking about your feelings and your emotions to friends or to family members, and just honestly kind of just talking through your emotions and working it out mentally, because a lot of the time talking things out can be very beneficial and it can actually help you solve problems. So make sure you're doing that. And the next thing is honestly just doing little things in class to kind of help boost your energy and your confidence. For example, laughing it out, kind of, not like but like just smiling if you make a mistake in class, because everybody makes a mistake in class. That's kind of what I do sometimes. I don't stress it, I don't sweat it, because it's like everybody makes mistakes and I'm still learning, and that's good. That's important, because when you make mistakes, you are learning. Every time you go to class, you're making yourself a better dancer. So you just have to get that out of your brain. Another thing is just showing more confidence in class, whether that's moving up to the front of the class, going to be the first person in line, or volunteering to, show the class how to do something. Those types of things help, because usually after you do those things, people give you like a round of applause and you feel a little good about yourself. And that's important, that's really important. You need to remember, you are not here for anything else except to dance. You signed up for dance. You did not sign up for anything else, whether that be making friends or trying to be, the best person in the entire class. You are not here for that. You are here to dance. And I think for me, a certain struggle was actually kind of realizing that I'm not here to make friends, and not in like a mean way, because if someone talks to you or if you want to make friends in that class, that's completely fine. But if nobody talks to you, or you just feel like you have no friends in the class, that is fine, because you did not come here to laugh, you did not come here to make friends, you came here to dance. And yes, while having friends is a great thing, because that can also help boost your confidence, you don't need friends, because you have your family and you have friends at school or in other places. Dancing with friends should be the last priority on your list. And on that note, that leads me to my fourth and final category, which is friendship. How to have motivation within your friendships in dance, because I know that can be a little bit difficult, because I feel like a lot of times in dance, you're friends, but you're also really tough competitors, because dance is very competitive. And I definitely think that it's normal, it's actually healthy to have healthy competition within dance, because that can create a better dancer. You shouldn't kind of be putting that as a priority on your list. And I think that the best tips for creating friendships within dance is just being open. And for me, just something that has always stuck with me is like, just talk to people, be more open. Don't be shy, because trust me, I am very, very shy, but not to the point where it's like I don't talk to anybody. Just be friendly. No one's gonna really talk to you if you don't talk to them. You really have to be the person to kind of make that kind of first step and that first move, and talk to people and just be open to them about specific things and stuff. And I think that when you start to open up to people, they'll kind of see the real you, and they'll be like, oh, this is actually a really great person, I want to hang out with them. And maybe that's the start of a really beautiful friendship, and that's a great thing. And that is all the tips that I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this entire video if you made it to the end. If you didn't, that's also okay. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what kind of other mindful talks you want to have on this playlist, and I will see what I can do about that. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!